As a designer, I pride myself on the ability to help people reach their goals, whether that be by creating corporate identity for a new business or editing videos for musicians. Whatever it is, my main goal is to provide good visual communication in various mediums that benefit the person or business I'm creating it for. The work I chose to put in my portfolio are things I felt have been the most successful, either to me or the client. This first project is brand identity for a business called Adventures in Caving. Adventures in Caving is a new business specializing in cave expeditions. They take expert to novice cavers all over the world to explore the mysteries beneath the earth. As a fresh company, they needed a visual identity which included things like business cards, postcards, and letterhead. They described themselves preferring a minimal style and wanted their graphic elements to be quickly recognizable. I approached this project with earthy and dark tones in mind to parallel the experiences they offer. I created their logo to be versatile and iconic so that it could be easily modified to fit any product or material while retaining its recognizability. This is an example of a web design. The site was called Analog Vision. Analog Vision is a website that provides information about analog video mediums. They show people step-by-step guides to using analog cameras and the different results between each. The client wanted an intuitive website that can display information clearly, but also show off their artistic sensibilities. I used HTML and CSS to code this website from the ground up. I chose this grid style layout so that the info was separate from the artwork. The art I did have, though, was mostly in video format. To save space for fast loading time, I converted these videos into short, loopable GIFs so that not only would they easily load and play when the page was open, but they also appeared as if they never ended. This is an example of vector illustration. It's for the movie They Live. They Live is a 1988 film starring Roddy Piper. It's about a man who finds a pair of sunglasses that show him what the world is really like when he puts them on. I created this vector movie poster design because I wanted to improve my skills in Adobe Illustrator. My goal with this was to create impactful graphics from simple geometric shapes. I also wanted to improve my typographic ability by organizing the movie credits in a clear but concise way. This is an example of product packaging for a recyclable pizza box. Pizza boxes are ambiguous when it comes to whether or not you should recycle them. They need a clear and innovative solution to end the confusion. I wanted to create a solution to the recyclable pizza box that would fix the problem in a way that would not cost shops a fortune and wouldn't force them to have to throw away their old boxes. I did this by creating a foil liner that could be put in and removed from almost any pizza box. Use a sticker-like adhesive to secure itself to the box and a pull tab to make it clear it should be peeled off and thrown away, leaving the box able to be recycled. The liner was also made to aid in keeping its contents warm. This is a motion graphics project I work on for the Air Academy Federal Credit Union. Air Academy Federal Credit Union, AAFCU for short, is a local credit union who provide financial products and services and online financial management systems. AAFCU is new to social media marketing and wanted a series of 4 educational motion graphics videos to be released on Instagram and Facebook. My goal for this project was to create friendly and easily digestible videos that were appropriate for social media. I used After Effects and Illustrator to build a narrative style series that introduced a character and theme that an audience could identify with. I packed a lot of information in each video, but in small segments so that I could keep the audience intrigued. This project is an event invitation design for the Western Museum of Mining and Industry. The Western Museum of Mining and Industry is a local museum dedicated to mining history and industrial technology. The museum hosts an annual fundraising event to promote and preserve the museum's history. The theme of this event was Saloon Nights. They needed one mailable save the date to send out a couple months in advance and one invitation for those who RSVP'd. My goal with the save the date postcard was to make it look fun and enticing to all who received it, while making sure the call to action was clear and simple. My goal with the invitation was to go all out with the design, which meant a custom saloon door shaped eyeline and thick glossy paper. This is an example of layout design. for a poster I created for the PPCC art department. The PPCC art department is very active on the campuses. They host various events for all PPCC students to attend, like galleries and art festivals. The art department needed a promotional poster for their upcoming event called the Spring Seedlings Festival. It's a festival that promotes growth, healing, and learning through the arts. My goal for this project was to make sure that despite its name, this poster presented an art festival and wasn't mistaken for a gardening event. I solved that issue by using an art-themed focal point image. I used an unconventional style type layout to keep the poster from feeling overly wordy and crowded.